Hey everyone, this is David Ruben from the Ruben Law Firm. Just wanted to put a video together in 2023. It's been a couple years since I put a traffic DUI video together. The law has remained the same with regards to DUI over the last several years, but the way we're able to fight these cases and analyze these cases has changed dramatically. And the reason is because of the body cams that the police officers have now. I remember when I first started practicing law, and for many, many years, the client would come in and say, I'd say, how'd you do on the field sobriety test, or why'd they pull you over? And the client would say, well, I thought I was driving fine. I didn't think I was swerving at all. And when I did the one leg stand, I listened to directions. I did exactly what it said. But then we would look at the police report together, and it would say that he failed or she failed all of the tests. And I would say to the client, look, I know that you're saying you did well, but of course you were the one that was drinking, and the officer's going to say this. And who are they going to believe? You or the officer? And I would say way back when, officers didn't tell the truth as much as perhaps they do now. One, because I just think we've gotten better at that. And two, because of body cams. So now what happens on a DUI? The person comes in and they tell us what's happened and we write it down, and then we say, okay, we're going to look at the body cam. And I work with Ruben, he's my son. And he just loves watching these body cams. It does not matter whether it takes a half an hour or 2 hours. Watch from beginning to end, and you can see everything that happens. And when you can do that, you hear things that police officers are saying that they might not want you to otherwise hear. We also see what an amazing and difficult job these police officers do in their case. But in terms of representing you or any future person that gets a DUI or any kind of traffic case, we are now able to put ourselves at the scene. So did the officer have the right to pull you over? No, it doesn't really matter what the officer says anymore. It matters what we see. And we've had cases we've been able to throw out because the officer said the person was weaving here and there. And maybe the officer thought they were weaving, but then we look at the actual camera from the car and we see they weren't weaving. Case is tossed. The officer says the person didn't do well on the one-leg stand or the walk and turn or the HGN test. The officer wrote that down, and maybe perhaps from the officer's perspective, that's the case. We look at the video and say, wait, he did really well on that. Or wait, there was gravel on the road, which we wouldn't have known otherwise. Or there was a hill, or it was 22 degrees outside. There's so many things that we can find now to make sure that you're treated as fairly as possible. Now, does this mean that we get you a not guilty in every case? Of course not. Do we get more not guilties and dismissed cases than we did previously? Absolutely. So if you've had a DUI, if you've had any kind of traffic case, whether it's driving while suspended or even a speeding ticket, feel free to give us a call. We will give you a free consultation either on the phone. You're welcome to come into our office. We can talk to you about everything. We do cases not only where our main office is, which is Anne Arundel County. We have an office in Columbia. We have an office in Westminster. We have an office in Stevensville. And we also have the use of an office in Pikesville. We do cases from Baltimore County to Howard County to Anne Arundel County to Prince George's and Montgomery and Frederick and Carroll, all over the state of Maryland. We've been doing it for quite some time. And if you look at our reviews, you'll see, especially with Corey, my son, over the last couple years, the positive reviews that we've gotten because we put so much into these cases and we really do get good results. And with any kind of criminal traffic DUI, we do one of two things. One, can we beat the case? Can we get it thrown out? If we can, awesome. Two, if we can't, our job is to get you into court and put you in the best position possible to get the best result possible. And I've been doing that for many, many years for my clients. And like I said, if you have any questions at all, feel free to give us a call, fill out one of our contact forms. We'll be happy to help you.